Hello, my name is Chapman and I am GQ's trusty test pilot. This month I have been putting my face through its paces, trying out myriad sheet face masks. I'm sure you're aware of this if you're on social media, but if for some reason you've been living under a rock, sheet face masks are where it's at the moment. Look through Instagram and they are everywhere. But it turns out they aren't all created equal, and that is where I come in. So here are my top 3. In my number 3 spot, I have this guy right here. This is from Dr. Jart and it is the Firm Lover rubber mask. Let's be honest, it looks a little bit gimpy, doesn't it? I kind of like that about it in a weird way. It has 2 steps. So you've got this little guy here, which is the ampule full of the serum. You apply that and basically the rubber mask comes on because it stops the serum from evaporating before it gets a chance to penetrate and do its job. And it does a really good job at keeping that serum on your face and letting it soak in nicely. What I really like about this is it comes in 2 halves. Most face masks that I tried are just 1 sheet, and if you have a beard, even a beard as patchy and awful as mine, it will just drop. It will hang from your nose and from your cheekbones and won't do anything there, which is very irritating. So I quite like that this one has an upper face half and a lower face mask. If you have a beard, don't bother with the lower face half. Also, once you've removed the mask, you end up with a lovely layer of serum that hasn't quite soaked into your skin yet. So it's quite nice to kind of give that a nice rub in. And genuinely, after using it, my skin really felt firmer and plumper and more hydrated. So it gets 8 out of 10 from me. In number 2, we have this one right here. This is from Starskin, and it is the Anti-Aging Lift Away Mud Face Sheet Mask. They should really think of shorter names for these things. This one's a bit odd in that it looks like something the police would dredge up from the bottom of a murder lake, but is actually really good. It's just very muddy. When you apply it, unlike a lot of the other ones which just feel wet on your hands, this one leaves like a residue of kind of the clay mud. But very simply, you put it onto your face, you press it down, you leave it for about 20 minutes and it will dry, and then you peel it off. It's very satisfying to do. And in fact, although I said that it's a bit muddy, it's nowhere near as muddy as the traditional equivalent. So if you were using a charcoal mask or another kind of face mask that you apply to your face from a tube or something, it's much messier. This is a cleaner way of doing it. In fact, I used this in my management's office because I had a month to use all these and write up my review for GQ, and I was trying to get through them as quick as I could. I had a meeting about half an hour after applying this in the office where my management are, and there was 40 people in the room watching me do it. But I peeled it off. There was a little bit of residue like around my nose and in my beard, but after a real quick splash of water, I was good to go. And what I really liked about this is a lot of face masks that have mud in them that kind of draw out impurities also draw out moisture and leave you feeling dehydrated. But this one is very good. You've got the kaolin clay here, which is the thing that draws out the impurities, but you also have the tremella mushrooms, which are very good at plumping and hydrating. So actually, although it's pulling out the things you don't want in your face, it's also putting in moisture as well. So after a quick splash of water, I was good to go into my meeting, and I crushed it. And I'm thanking the face mask for it. This one gets 9 out of 10 from me. Coming in at my number 1 spot, we have this champ right here, and this is also my cheapest one at £6.50. It is by Neogen, and it's called the Pink Cactus Lift Max Knit Mask. Usually, I would avoid wearing wet knitwear because it's not very comfortable, but on this occasion, I make an exception because it's brilliant. It's so saturated with the serum that when you pull it out of the packaging and apply it to your face, it just sort of squelches and oozes everywhere, which is really satisfying. But also, you can feel your skin literally soaking up all of the pink cactus extract. And when you remove it, there's still sort of a residue on your face, which Usually I don't like. I'm not really into sort of sticky things. I don't like my skin feeling wet, but I went to bed with my face feeling that way, and I woke up in the morning and my skin looked amazing. And usually when I wake up in the morning, I look rough. So I was very happy with this. The pink cactus is really good at helping your skin to stay firm and provide extra elasticity. So if you're getting a bit older, for example, and your skin's looking a little saggy, this is really good at keeping it nice and firm and tight. Big fan, 9 out of 10. Well, that is it from me for this month's test pilot. If you have any suggestions for what you think I should try next time, then by all means leave them in the comments of this video, or send me a tweet at Jim Chapman, or indeed tweet at BritishGQ, or Instagram us. We're everywhere, we're all over the place. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.